AI in HR, ethical hiring, bias-free tools and top career trends for 2025. Is your HR department ready for the AI revolution? Discover how to use artificial intelligence in hiring, performance reviews, and workforce planning ethically and legally. In this episode, we uncover the risks of bias, legal pitfalls, and the incredible opportunities for HR leaders and professionals who get ahead of the curve. Ideal for career-focused learners and ethical innovators in the future of work. Ethics in HR tech and AI, the future of human resources and responsible innovation. Why HR AI matters. Welcome to the future of human resources, where algorithms now scan resumes, virtual bots conduct initial interviews, and AI tools predict employee turnover before it even happens. But with this unprecedented power comes one undeniable truth. If HR professionals do not understand how these AI systems work and ensure they are used ethically, they risk alienating talent, violating global laws, and destroying trust. Ethics in HR tech and artificial intelligence. Whether you're an HR leader, a recent graduate, or a professional looking to upskill, this is the episode you can't afford to miss. We're decoding one of the most urgent and monetizable trends in HR today: how to implement AI ethically and responsibly while building a future-proof, high-paying career in this evolving space. We're about to explore the most pressing questions facing HR professionals across the globe. Is your AI tool transparent and free from bias? Does it comply with GDPR and CCPA? Can you explain your hiring algorithm to a legal team or a rejected candidate? And most importantly, how do you stay competitive without compromising on fairness? Let's get started. AI in HR, power, potential, and ethical dilemmas. Artificial intelligence in HR is no longer a distant concept. It's real. It's here. And it's reshaping the way we recruit, evaluate, promote, and even exit talent. According to McKinsey & Company, over 55% of large enterprises now use AI-powered HR solutions, from intelligent applicant tracking systems to sentiment analysis for employee engagement. In fact, AI adoption in HR has grown by over 400% since 2020, especially in tech hubs like Silicon Valley, Bangalore, London, and Seoul. But with this comes a tidal wave of ethical challenges. Here's the hard truth: AI systems are only as fair as the data they're trained on. If your data reflects historical bias in hiring, promotions, or performance reviews, your AI will replicate and possibly even amplify that bias. Take Amazon's famous AI hiring debacle. Their system began penalizing applications that included the word women, such as Women's Chess Club, because the historical data was dominated by male resumes. That's not innovation. That's institutionalized bias, automated. The ethical dilemma is clear. Can we trust machines to make human decisions? And if not, how do we stay in control? Here are the foundational ethical pillars every HR team must uphold when deploying AI. Transparency: candidates and employees must know when and how AI is involved. Fairness: algorithms must be regularly audited to ensure they do not disadvantage marginalized groups. Privacy and compliance: all systems must comply with data protection laws like GDPR in Europe and CCPA in California. Accountability: HR professionals must take ownership. Blaming the algorithm is not acceptable in court or in front of your board. Global compliance and data privacy in HR AI. Now let's go deeper into the legal landscape, a minefield of global regulations every HR tech decision maker must understand. The General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in the EU mandates that all data collected by AI tools must have explicit consent. Automated decision-making must be explainable. Users have the right to opt out of AI-driven decisions. The California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, adds the right for candidates to request all data collected on them. Transparency about how AI insights are generated and used. Failure to comply. We're talking multi-million-dollar fines, class action lawsuits, and irreversible brand damage. In Singapore, The PDPA, Personal Data Protection Act, is actively being upgraded to include AI transparency clauses, especially in recruitment. In India, upcoming Digital India Act reforms are expected to introduce strict accountability standards for enterprise AI tools. What does this mean for you? Whether you're hiring from Manila or Munich, New York or Nairobi, you must ensure your AI tools meet the most stringent global standards. Because HR is no longer just a department. It's a global interface of trust. Bias in HR AI, identifying and preventing algorithmic discrimination. Let's now address one of the most dangerous and invisible threats in HR AI, algorithmic bias. Bias in HR tools can manifest in many ways. Gender bias, favoring male over female applicants in tech roles. Racial bias, penalizing names or accents associated with certain ethnicities. Age discrimination, prioritizing younger candidates in dynamic job roles. These biases are not hypothetical. They're documented. A 2023 MIT study found that nearly 38% of AI hiring tools showed measurable bias against at least one protected group, even when vendors claimed their systems were unbiased. How do you detect and fix this? Audit regularly, implement quarterly fairness audits using tools like AI Fairness 360 or Google's What If tool. Diversify training data. Work with diverse datasets that reflect multiple genders, ethnicities, and global job markets. Use explainable AI, XAI, choose vendors that allow you to interpret how decisions are made, not just what the decisions are. Cross-check with human oversight, always combine AI analysis with human review, especially in sensitive actions like terminations or promotions. Remember, bias in AI is not a tech issue. It's a leadership failure. Ethical oversight must start from the CHRO's office. Future-proof career paths in HR AI ethics. So how do you turn this challenge into a career opportunity? The world urgently needs HR professionals who understand the intersection of technology, compliance, and people strategy. Here are top emerging career paths for those trained in ethical AI for HR. HR Data Ethics Specialist. AI Talent Acquisition Manager. HR Compliance Technologist. Algorithm Bias Auditor. AI-enabled DEI Consultant. These roles are already in high demand in industries like finance, for regulatory compliant AI-based hiring. Healthcare, to ethically manage sensitive employee records. Education, for student worker algorithms in ed-tech hiring. Remote tech startups, where AI manages 90% of the recruitment funnel. Want to build a competitive edge? Consider certifications in Responsible AI for HR professionals, available on many MOOC platforms. Data Ethics in Human Capital Management. HR Analytics with Ethical Oversight. Upskilling in this space is not optional. It's the only way to future-proof your career and lead HR transformation ethically. Global Case Studies, HR AI Done Right. Let's spotlight a few real-world success stories where HR AI is implemented with integrity and results. Unilever uses AI-driven gamified assessments for graduate recruitment. But what sets them apart? Every tool is vetted by third-party ethics boards, and all candidates receive full transparency about how decisions are made. DBS Bank, Singapore, integrated AI with their HR chatbot Jim to screen candidates. All conversations are anonymized and compliant with regional privacy laws. The AI escalates decisions involving ambiguity to a human recruiter. Accenture India developed internal AI auditing frameworks to review algorithmic bias in promotions and performance reviews. This proactive approach built employee trust and increased internal mobility. These examples share one thing. Tech is the tool. Ethics is the operating system. Your 5-point HR AI ethics checklist. Are your AI tools explainable and auditable? Is your vendor compliant with GDPR, CCPA, and regional laws? Are you conducting quarterly bias audits? Do your candidates know when AI is making decisions? Are you upskilling in AI ethics through certified platforms? Review one AI tool you currently use in HR. Ask, can I explain how it works to a job applicant without hiding behind tech jargon? If not, that's your first red flag. We explored the ethical frontier of HR technology. We unpacked how AI is transforming HR. We outlined global compliance laws every professional must know. We addressed the real risk of bias and how to fight it. And we showed you how to turn ethics into opportunity through future-proof careers. Ethical AI is not a luxury for HR teams. It's a mandate. As global regulations tighten, and job candidates demand transparency, your ability to lead with fairness and clarity will define your success. The future of HR isn't just about faster hiring. It's about fairer, smarter, and more human-centered systems. Until next time, keep learning, stay ethical, and lead with purpose.